Ladies and gentlemen, take a seat. I'm your host, Tristan, and you are watching Oops All Everything, the show where we talk about, well, everything. What's the premise, you may ask? Well, it's simple. A random topic generator will select a subject for tonight's show, and I have to describe the subject in painstaking detail for 5 minutes. Are we going to learn something new? Hopefully. Is it going to be entertaining? Probably not. And with that, the topic for tonight's show is... It's cars. What a engaging first topic to start this series with. Okay, cars are pretty interesting, right? I don't know. I'm at like an impasse about cars because, okay, one hand, cars, vehicles, they're these fantastic feats of like physical engineering. They're these insane pieces of hardware, right, that can get you from point A to point B really quick, and they're incredibly efficient and durable, and they have all these bells and whistles, and you don't have to worry about like spending, I don't know, like a couple days hiking from one end of a city to another or some shit. Like, you can drive them, and they're cool, and that's like, wow. Okay, I know cars aren't fucking magic, right? You put gas into them, and the engine does a thing, and then it goes, and that's how you drive your car. I just don't know how it fucking works, okay? Here's the main thing, and my, like, biggest problem with cars, is I'm probably gonna get fucking, hate or something for this, but a lot of cars just look terrible. I can't be the only person who thinks this, right? So many car designs are just these fucking gray or white or beige squares. I mean, okay, look at this. Look at the Kia Soul. Which one of you fucks designed this? Who the fuck created this car, okay? I want to know which of you jackasses fucking went to the table and were like, this is a really good idea for a car. Let's put it together. I would not be caught dead driving a fucking Kia Soul. And that's not just me. Like, okay, let's use my car for example. I drive a 2019 Nissan Kicks. It's their, like, itty-bitty fucking SUV. It's a cool car. It's got all the bells and whistles I want, and it's pretty fuel efficient. It's just, when I look at it, it's pretty boring. If I was given the option to purchase or have, like, my dream car, it would probably be a 94 or a 95 Alfa Romeo Spider, which those are pretty cool. Like, okay, that is a car that is unique. It has a distinct design. I like that design. It's this cute itty-bitty little fucking, compact sport car that sometimes is a convertible. Like, look at that. You make that thing two-toned, white and black with maybe a racing stripe. That's the ticket. That's muy bueno. It's a very good-looking car. But, okay, on the other hand, and this is going to sound weird, I'm really sick of what feels like unconscious effects that having a car and that vehicles have impacted on sort of like inner city or urban design. All right, let me explain this, like tinfoil hat weird shit time. Basically, I live in Arizona. I live in the capital, Phoenix. It's this really big fucking city. It's hot as hell, but there are 4 or 5 different like sub-cities that I call them, or like sections, and they're all cities in their own right. The thing is, if you want to go to any of these places from where you live, you have to have a car, because the fastest way to drive there is through a highway or a freeway. The issue with that is if you don't have access to a car, you're pretty much fucked. There is public transportation, but it's not good here in the States, at least in my opinion. It's bad. I don't know. It's so frustrating that if you want to go to these places, you need a car. And I get it, yes. Like, if you're super far away, it's going to take you a minute to get there, even if you have a car. But why is that the idea and the design? Why, like, are we secluding housing and where you live from the grocery store and the department store, the Target that everyone fucking loves to go to, or your auto body shop or, whatever the fuck, right? Speaking of this, I watched a YouTube video kind of recently about this gentleman. He and his wife, they moved to, oh God, I think it was Amsterdam? And they were really fascinated by the fact that this city was designed for everything to be in walking distance and biking distance. So everybody could just sort of walk and bike and do everything in this little area, and you didn't need a car. So yeah, I don't know, like, cars are cool and I like them objectively, but why do I have to drive everywhere? Owning a car, driving a car, it's expensive. And that's all the time we have. Remember, folks, if you want to learn more about this topic, do your due diligence. All that means is do your own fucking research. You'll probably learn more that way. If you enjoyed the video and want to support the channel, all you have to do is like and subscribe. It's that simple.